death anymore.
I have one somewhere. I just don't feel like putting it out.
I'm becoming I'm starting to get good at this thing. Like I got a ring light and I have like a setup now. Holy shit.
Hello, everybody. Let me know in the comments what you are reading. We are here, group therapy / birthday pre-birthday celebration for me. I'm obnoxious when it comes to my birthday. I'm not gonna lie. Like I am very much that person that's like 1 week till my birthday, 1 month till my birthday. Like
all right, my birthday's a national holiday. We just don't know it yet.
Melissa, I'm literally doing a whole month of shit. So, and mine's further into the month than yours. So,
what is yours, Jen?
My crown is giving Queen of the Night Court vibes.
Yeah, I love it.
All right.
Doing it.
Reading The Right Move.
God damn. Everybody quit teasing me with it. I'm getting to it. No, I'm just
I know. I haven't read it yet either.
Yeah, it's on my Amazon list now because everyone's been. I'm like, okay, I just have to jump on the bandwagon for this one because I'm going to miss the bandwagon.
I'll start Mile High tomorrow, but I'm have to listen to audio. I wish you had fucking audiobooks for those so that I could.
I mean, I saw that the first book has been under development, the audiobook, for like quite some time. So I don't know where it is.
But I don't have it now, and I have to read them this month because that's what.
Yeah.
I can't just like push it off because my people are like, "You're reading it." I'm like, "Okay, I'm reading it."
Jackie, what are you reading tonight?
I'm reading Jacob by Jacqueline Frank.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far. So far, I'm liking it, but it is giving me the classic, paranormal Insta kind of vibes. But that's the time frame it was written in, so I'm game, and bitch can tell a story, so it's cool.
Are you?
And she has a great name.
Are you doing the Romance Takeover readathon?
Yes, I am. I am reading the whole Chestnut Spring series for that. That's currently out.
Yes,
yeah, that's happening. I started Flawless on audio today. Sebastian York.
He's wonderful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
what's going to be putting me to sleep tonight. Just so you know. So I got my wine.
Well, I'm actually on a little break from the readathon because I just finished today. I did my book in one sitting during like the reading sprints and stuff. But I'm also like almost done with Soul Eater, my reread, and Eden just came out, and I have to have my Purple Kilted Man. So I'm gonna finish this audiobook. But then the next readathon book I have is Be Still My Heart because I have an audiobook for this one too. So this will keep me for like the amount I have left will keep me for the sprints, but I'll start Be Still My Heart tonight and then I'll get to my reread of this eventually.
Nice. I just bought the fine print. I just bought that series. I'm excited about that one.
No, I haven't read it.
Barnes & Noble finally had all 3 of them, and I was like, yes.
Yeah. I'm giving it a second chance because I saw a lot of people love the third one. But like,
oh yeah,
fine print, like I see the appeal of it, but it didn't like vibe. But then the second one, everyone says was their favorite, but I was just like, this might just be a TikTok series that I don't check.
Right.
But then third count. Well, yeah, I love the covers, but I have a whole fucking library of books where I love the covers. I have reached the point where I don't do that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Right. Yeah, I have heard from a lot of people that book 1, the fine print, is like meh, and then the other 2 books are a lot better. So I mean, I'll probably try the series at some point. Are there audiobooks?
Maybe.
I don't know actually.
I think for the first 2 so far. I don't know if the third one that it's out yet, but
yeah. And then I saw Jen, you just brought up the audio for Eden. Yeah. Is either out now or it's coming out tomorrow or
not today. It just came
out. Okay. Yeah. So I'm finally gonna read that at some point because
I know. Well, like the voices, the Louisiana voice, girl.
I know.
The Cajun flair going.
Yeah, Danny. Well, it's funny sometimes when there's like intimate scenes because the narrator chooses to use like interesting inflection for some words. Like he'll act surprised during like something. And I'm like, are you really surprised right now?
I really like that narrator though.
Yes, he's really good.
I think he did House in the Cerulean Sea, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, and I loved his narration.
Oh, his voice for Win is thrilling. Like it's so good. It's
Okay.
yeah, like it is almost Batman voice, but not as fakey sounding. Like it's so good. And I've gotten past the point where Eden was in this, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for a whole book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's Hunter from the South. I can't remember where Hunter is from, but I'm excited for Hunter, so it'll be good.
Nice.
The fine print is out. The second is coming. Okay.
Oh, for the audio, yeah. That's good to know. I'm going to start Requiem by Callie Hart.
Yeah.
I'm very interested because Tori raved about it a lot last year, and the audio just came out a week or two ago. So I did get the audiobook, and it's described as like a dark academia, enemies to lovers. So I'm intrigued.
Nice. Also, sorry, I'm going to butt back in again because I forgot that I meant to totally gush about two things. One, everyone is showing AnyPlay has now bumped up to 2.0. So anyone using AnyPlay, you now go to 2.0. Sweet. I wish that I'd known that last night, but I've like stopped checking because I used to check like every month to see if it had went up and I didn't. And then Candace was like, look, it's up there. Number 2, if you have not read When the Earl Meets His Match, y'all must stop what you're doing and buy it or add it or get it, because that was the best fucking historical I've read all year, probably in a whole full year, not just since the beginning of this year. It is the best Stacey Reid I've ever read. It was perfect. There's not a single thing wrong with it. That's my gush about it. Go fucking read that book. It's so good. Okay, I'm done.
Wait, how does it compare to, because I know you recently read, what was it, like Hyacinth? And that was also like, you loved that. Like, I think you said it was one of your favorites in recent months as well.
Yeah. Well, it's different because, well, of course they're always different, but that one had a lot more like angst, and it was also like more stressful because like the heroine's neurodivergent. So the hero is showing all these swoony things, and she's kind of just like, oh, he just must do that for everybody. So you don't like, but me as the reader, I was like, oh, he's so swoony. I love him. And I loved when he finally realizes he has to use his words and not actions so that her brain can get it. So I love that the hero, instead of getting frustrated with her, he would be like, okay, her brain is not getting this. Let me try again. Whereas like when the Earl Meets His Match, the man does every like swoony thing ever, and he doesn't think that he believes in love. And we're all just sitting here like, you are in love, bro. You are doing all the love signs. But it also didn't annoy me because he was so endearing and like, oh, so good. But I mean, it's just Stacey Reid. Stacey Reid just writes different. Like Minerva Spencer is like edgier. Like her stories are just, they're more edgier. They're not like comforting in the same way. Like, so I can be wowed by the story and be like, this was a 6-star book. Like everything hit what I wanted. There wasn't really like miscommunication because like she doesn't communicate the same way. So it's not like, you can't be mad when there's a miscommunication because of that. Whereas like it's Stacey Reid, you're just like, you precious beans, like my little precious bean. And also he would just like, he's a poet basically. He writes letters because he can't speak, so he's very good at like writing his feelings down for her, which is really great. And the one little thing I'll tell everybody, because you have to get in this, like he has this realization in the book where he's like, my daughter's never going to hear my voice. Like I can't sing to her, I can't do anything for her. But wait, I learned how to play the flute when I was in China. I could make the flute make noise so she can hear me sing to her with my flute. And I died. Like, I died. That's how he speaks, is through music to his baby. And
that's sweet.
Like, it was so good. Anyway.
Is that in a series? Do you think I should read them in order?
No, you could start with it. Because here's the other thing. Sorry, I'm telling everyone this. Because this is the series where she like becomes the Stacey Reid that we want. And she even mentioned that. she'd even kind of mentioned that in our interview of like that's where she really felt it, because I've read the first two and then I skipped to this one because she definitely had like she was definitely falling more into to stuff that other people do, but this is the book where she becomes the Stacy Reid that we love now, in my opinion. So I think you should jump to this one.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
she's going to write 2 more books in this series, and they're about characters we meet in this book. So you wouldn't have to read the earlier ones. So, okay, I'm done.
Good to know. I think I'll just add that to this week's TBR because, like,
That's
I'm
what you need to
because I'm still feeling kind of slumpy, and I'm like, what do I even want to read right now? So that sounds great.
The audiobook is quick. It's only 260 pages. Like, there's
okay.
Yeah, because those were her, like, I mean, they were indie ones done with Entangled. Like, Entangled's like indie ones. So, like, they're not super long. The audiobook's available, and you're just going to swoon the whole time. Like, there's a dog involved. There's a baby involved. There's a deaf hero. Or not deaf. He's mute. Not deaf, but all that jazz. So, anyway.
Sounds amazing.
I will pimp out my books whenever I can.
I don't blame you.
Anyway.
I am going to be listening to Children of Fallen Gods. Is that what it's called? The second book?
Yay! Children of Fallen
And
Gods.
the Daughter of No Worlds. Yeah, Children of Fallen Gods. I'm listening to that and cleaning. So I have a clean apartment when I get back from vacation.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Also, look at the adorable book sleeve that I made today.
Oh,
that's so cute. I love that.
I was making it for a giveaway, and then I was like, this one's for me.
It's a giveaway to me.
To me. Like, I'm doing some other ones for that. But
Happy
I was
birthday
like,
to
I really
myself.
like
Thank you.
I know. Well, the one I've been using for my Kindle was one that I had messed up on when I was making Christmas gifts. And then I was like, no, I'm sorry. This one's for me. It's so cute. Little mermaid. Anyway.
Which is really kind of fitting because the mermaid, I've been doing my research for my birthstone recommendation series, and March's birthstone is aquamarine. And a lot of the myth and lore behind it is all sea related. So the mermaid kind of fits like 100%. So, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just love mermaids. But I've always liked my birthstone. Aquamarine is cool.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. But my best friend is February, and she was
all right. Should we sprint?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, come on, 40 minutes. All right.
Well, my February one is up now. My amethyst one is up. So,
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
all right.
Do it.
40 minutes on the clock.
Nice.
All right.
It just turned off.
So peaceful.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
How'd you do?
Pretty good.
I did all right. I really only listened to like the first 20 minutes of this audiobook because I've been doing other things for the readathon finally. So getting stuff done.
Yeah. It's a
They're
long
about
one.
to do it in the library.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Slightly intense.
Yeah. I'm at the sad part of mine, so not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I heard the Twitter. I'm like, oh, it's like the alarm when I wake up in the morning. God dang it. Like, of course, even in my dreams, it gets ruined.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like it. I've never read a demon love story before, so this is new for me.
Oh boy, that's a long one. The faces. Yeah. Yep, the birds are always a hit.
Birds than the cat meow though.
It's iconic.
It is. Oh, that hurt.
Aw. Hopefully it gets fed soon.
Oh. Yeah. Children getting in the way of sleep. Or I mean of reading.
The other way is sleep too.
That's exciting, Ashton.
Oh, cool. I've heard good things about that one. Still probably won't read one, but I've heard good things.
Are you still working on your cross stitch project, Jen?
Oh yeah, yep. Time to change colors. It's I got a lot done today, so that was good. Today was an arts and crafts kind of day, so
I know.
I know. Yeah.
I'm tired. I hit that light.
I'm not too talkative today, so I'm just kind of like
I know, me neither. I'm tired as well, Melissa, because I was on planes all day yesterday. And, and I had to teach right when I flew in. And I was like, oh, well, here we go.
Yeah. I'm just
I
trying
took
to
a really nice I took a nice long nap yesterday. I came home from work intent to read on my back porch, and it got too cold, so I came inside and I fell asleep for 3 hours. So I was up till 3 a.m. because I couldn't go back to sleep. So, yeah, I'm kind of in a weird limbo state right now.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of love that vibe when you can take a nice long nap and then stay up a little bit late into the night because I'm a night owl. So I'm here for that.
Yeah,
Although,
I've just been like
this thing's gonna keep me awake. This thing, I have a feeling I'm gonna be stuck with it for a while. Like I'm nowhere near being done, but I feel like with this pace, might be staying up tonight too.
What are you reading?
Jacob by Jacqueline Frank.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's about a demon enforcer who during the full moons, during 2 specific holidays, like their lust becomes fueled and highly intoxicated, and it's forbidden for demons and humans to mate. But they're just like male demons are just kind of like, hey, there's a female. I don't care if it's a demon or not. Let's go do this. And he's the one that stops them. And he has like the most control. But then he meets this chick who is human, but she has like third eye kind of properties, sort of. And he is developing feelings, and his empath feelings are starting to strengthen around her. And she's, the mousy librarian, but she's kind of a spitfire at the same time. And she's completely cool with like, oh, there's demons around. That's awesome. That's cool. Here's an ancient library that I'm gonna scan here. But yeah, it's like that old school paranormal romances, but it's still good. I enjoy it. I enjoy the way she's writing it. I enjoy the words and like how she's kind of describing things. Like it's not so descriptive, but there's still dialogue, which is a nice balance between dialogue and description, which I do like a lot.
I really like that one.
You like that one?
I tried that book a couple of years ago because Brie from In Love and Words really loves it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I think the old school paranormal vibe was not for me. I DNF'd it actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. From
Did
what
you
I
read
can
those?
remember, because it was a long time ago, I could have sworn there was maybe some Insta love vibes. I was like about that. And
Oh
then I
yeah,
was
it feels
about-
insta lust for sure, but then it's
Oh,
like
that's what it is,
quickly
yeah.
developing into love. And she's super protective of him right now. But the thing is, they're describing her having lavender eyes, which, okay, I know it's old school paranormal, but she's all human. Humans don't have lavender eyes. So
I know
I already know there's something going on with her.
right.
That's what it is.
Yep.
But I get the Laurel K. Hamilton vibe, kind of like that slow burn, but there's something going on, like something's gonna happen. But I get that same kind of vibe with it,
Yeah.
which is cool. I'm still enjoying myself. I've never read these books before. I've never even heard of them until Becky introduced them to me. So I was like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
party, let's do it.
I'm really enjoying what I have read so far of Requiem by Callie Hart because it's a revenge plot. And I am a sucker for a revenge plot. So I'm very excited.
I love a good revenge plot too, as long as the revenge process makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if they do stupid things and there doesn't seem any rhyme or reason for it, and all of a sudden, oh, by the way, this totally worked. It didn't. Did you just get lucky, or was that actually good strategy? I don't really know.
Right.
So like revenge ones are kind of, it depends on the revenge for me. Like I have to have educated decisions, like manipulative decisions, like where you almost hate the character because she's so, or he is like so antithesis of what you think they're going to do, but it's so like on point.
Yeah.
Brains. I don't like it just kind of like lucked into it sort of revenge stories. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I gotcha.
Well, because we're all pretty tired, I think I'm going to end this. But before I end it, what do you have coming out on your channel this week? Any exciting things? Obviously, we have the readathon that Jen and Rachel are co-hosting. But anything else, like any videos you got coming out?
I mean, I need to film now that I'm back in my filming setup. That's what I need to be doing. I need to film like my end of February wrap up and March bar and like all that good stuff, So nothing at the moment, but yes.
I got a wrap up that I need to film. I'll probably maybe finish this chapter and then do that tonight because I got to film my February wrap up. And I need to finish grabbing my recommendations for my Birthstone rec because that comes out next week. I try to do it in the middle of the month. And then I have my do not or detonate list coming up next month or next week. My self-destruct list I did last year. I had to read the books before St. Patrick's Day. And if I didn't, I had to get rid of them.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I got to create that list now. And I'm like, well, which books am I putting on that bitch?
Whoa.
So I think that's going to be coming up. I think I'm going to do that Saturday. We'll film that Saturday. And then I got my weekly wrap up. And that'll also be the wrap up for the readathon too.
Love challenges.
Yeah.
I have my romance journey tag is going up tomorrow. Then today I filmed Teach Me recommendations as well as just 8 random romances. I've been doing those again so that I can talk about books I don't talk about all the time. And I mean, here's the thing. Everyone who's watching, I'm telling you this. This is also me a little bit playing to the algorithm lately, right? Because the videos that do the most say steamy romance recommendations with no context, right? No context. So because I used to do random reviews and I love that, the books I'm picking aren't necessarily the high spice ones. Because here's the thing. The ones that other people make who aren't romance booktubers, they're never spicy romance. I mean, sometimes they are, but like they're never spicy romance. So I've been doing this the last like 2 months, throwing in a video like every other week that literally says smutty romance recs, spicy romance recs,
Spicy. Yep.
romance recs. I've titled them each one of those, and they instantly like do well. So I'm not even necessarily picking smutty ones. I'm picking books I don't get to talk about enough and just calling the video that. And this is me giving advice to everyone who's a romance booktuber. I obviously love doing all the trope videos. That's my name. That's me. I do that. But sometimes we can play to the algorithm with stuff like this because it's not like it's us betraying our viewers by making that, because like my viewers are just like, oh, books Jen hasn't talked about in a while, and it's there. But those are the kind of videos that will help us get seen by people who they see a spicy book on TikTok and they're like, oh, I want more spicy books. And so they type in spicy romance recs. It's a good way to get yourself seen while still doing content you do. Because that's the thing, like our niche tropes, like those videos do good for me long term, because when people want to look up books like Praise and they look up Praise, or they want to look up Mafia, those are some of my highest done videos. But the random noob who's looking up, because they saw something like that, we can make videos like those that speak to it. So just highly recommend that you have a couple of those. And they're a book you can continue, or a video you can continue to make, because you can change which books are in it every time. Yeah. It's not like the fantasy booktuber who's like, hey, these ones are steamy romance recs and they only have one video that has that. Like, we can do it every month and it's not a lie. Like, it's not a lie. I can make
you're right. You're
romance rec every week forever and be okay. Anyway, that's my advice for the night. So
yeah. So you're saying like you put on the thumbnail like spicy romance recs, something like that. And then like you said, you're just talking about like romance recommendations.
Yes.
And they happen to be steamy. And right.
And along with my specific tropes, because then I have a Teach Me one that's coming out, but that's a very specific niche.
Yeah.
And so it's not getting thrown into the algorithm. Whereas if you use spicy, smutty, steamy, whatever, that's going to get picked up easier. So just putting that out there. If you want to make those.
Yeah.
They're good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I always feel weird because I'm still really new doing recommendation videos, because all the books that I've talked about I've read within the last year. So literally all my viewers have seen me talk about them. So I'm just kind of like, I feel like I'm just regurgitating at that point. And so far my reviews are doing pretty good. I got one of them shared today by the author, the Bride of the Corpse King. She shared it today.
Nice.
With all of her people, which was pretty cool. I am one person away from 500. One.
Oh,
one. I am looking at it right now. I'm one person away, and I'm like,
come on, let's do it.
If you're not following Jackie, I will have it. As soon as this is over, I will link everyone.
I'm one person away.
That's awesome.
The
only thing I say, Jackie, and I say this, like, there's always the chance that someone new is finding you.
Yes.
So like we make videos for people who watch us every week. Like those are our wrap-ups and our, continue and our series that we do. But that's why like specific niche videos are good to have in your back pocket, because those are what gets pulled up on Google, because Google and YouTube and all of those, it's all together in a pot. So when you type in a romance rec into Google, videos pop up for people to see, right? Like for a long time when people would type in Sophie Lark recommendations into Google, my video was the one that was there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anymore because other people have, but like for a while, I was the one popping up because nobody else really had it there. So granted, with like spicy romance recs and those, like a lot of people have those videos, but that's how you get put in the box right beside them. And so the videos that I make that are spicy romance arcs, I try to make my thumbnails the prettiest ones I have, the cleanest ones I have, because they're most likely to show up. You know, if someone's watching More to Mary's spicy mafia recs,
Yeah.
more likely to come up in that on the side, and you want it to be your best thumbnail with the prettiest stuff there. And then they go down the rabbit hole and they're like, oh, Jen's got all these crazy recs, and they go all the way down. And that's when you tag those ones up. Anyway, sorry.
That is something I've figured out. I think I might have a niche. I might. Every review I've ever done, the author has always commented that, and they're always long, like they're 30 or 40 minutes on the actual set book review.
Yeah.
They always comment on the length and how in depth I get. And they're just like, no one does this.
Yeah.
Nobody does this. I love this. So I'm just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, maybe that's my thing. Maybe finally people actually like Jackie Jabberjaws lives. There you go. That was my nickname when my mom gave me as a little kid because I never shut up.
I mean, this is what I say. TikTok and Instagram want to make things quick, but like people still like long form videos.
Yes.
What do I watch all day long? I watch YouTube videos all day long. Usually it's crime, not romance, Rex. But I'm usually watching YouTube videos over any other form of TV. Especially because I have YouTube Premium and I don't have to watch ads. So it's way better than any.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's on the list to eventually pay for once we get some stuff paid off. Like, I
Oh.
would like to have that because then I can
got the
download my old
6-month
videos.
free. Like I got the 6-month free for a promo, and then I was like, I am never giving this up. Oh damn, they got me because seriously, yeah, the download. If you're gonna be like in a plane or when I go home and I have shitty internet, I'll download a bunch of videos from here to watch while I'm doing stuff, and like, it was great. Like, anyway, it's amazing. Someone subscribed, Jackie.
Yay! Woo!
I can't see the messages.
Yep, it's fantastic. But anyway, this was awesome. I'm gonna go work on my son.
Alrighty. Christy's left has romance takeover sprints tomorrow.
Yes. Yep. Christy at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Yep. Where's
If you
this
need
next
somebody, I'm
week?
available in the evening ones. I have nothing going on. Volleyball's done finally.
Nice.
Yes.
Cheyenne, maybe next week.
Okay.
Let me look.
Cool.
Hey, Jen, when do you think you're going to be doing your mafia romance? Like, do you have an approximate idea? Because I have a series that I'm collecting the books for this.
It's the
Like,
same.
I've already like planned some of this. I'm like, I got this one, and I know I wanted this one.
It's the same weekend every year, the first weekend in May. So
Sweet.
Nice.
Mafia May lives. That was my
Yeah.
plan. When we worked on this new Mafia book. So.
yeah, it's coming. It'll be here quick. So
Because I feel like that's like out of all the genres I've read, that's still
Alright.
like my favorite for romance. Like that's still the one I'm like, I still fucking love this. This
Yeah.
is awesome.
It's good shit.
it's,
Yes. I'm excited. Okay, first week in May. Good. Then I have to get the rest of those books by now.
hit the button, Melissa. Jackie Jabberjaws is drinking. Just hit it.
I'm not even